So this is what group by is all about. Okay. And next one is we have something called grouping sets. These are all aggregation function. Grouping sets subclass builds on group by class. So in this case, it allows you to it allows you to group multiple groups in in the same query itself. Okay. As usual, you have select from class and group by, and followed by the group by, you need to use the grouping sets. Here you can specify one or more columns, and then empty parenthesis for aggregating all the rows. Okay. For example, this is the data set, employee ID, customer ID, total amount. When I use this query, okay, what it does is in the grouping sets, right? Employee ID and customer ID mentioned it, but in the group by, so usually what we do is group by employee ID, right? The first column you'll be using, or maybe, right, if you want to group it based on the two columns together, you'll be using employee ID, comma, customer ID. But in this case, when it comes to grouping sets, followed by group by, you need to specify the grouping sets, employee ID and customer ID, comma, open parenthesis. What happens in this case is, and here, one second. Okay. And this is what your data set. Okay. One second. I'll just show you the data. I'll just check if I have the query here. Grouping sets is not available. And okay, the region, product, name, sales. The idea is simple here. The first grouping sets, right here. See, in this case, let's take this example because we have the data here. So you have something like region, product, and sales amount column. The first grouping says, right? So what it does is it calculates the total sales for each region and product. Each region and product, what are the total sales? And then the second one calculates the total sales for each region. Okay, each region. So here region and product, if you see here, so in the region and product put together, so north product A, north product A, right? So these two columns put together, the combination of these two columns, you can see these two values are, these two rows are having similar values, right? North and product A, and we have another record, but the sales amount are different. And if you see the output here, North product A, it gives you 600. It does the aggregation here, okay? You can do group by on more than one column also. The composite column, region and product put together column. So look, that is what the region and product column put together with the combination of these two, give me the aggregation. Don't literally go by region. Okay. So north, the region and product, which rows have similar values? First and two. So it does the aggregation also. North product A 600, and next one, north product B. North product B, we don't see any other record similar to this. Simply it puts 300. Okay. And then next one is south product A, south product B. Hence, south product A, south product B displays as it is because we don't see similar rows with the combination of region and product for the south product A and south product B. And so finally here, right? So you have something on north, this one in this grouping set region. So first it does the total on the north region. Tell me north region forget about the irrespective of the products. North region, how much total sales? 800, 900. Okay, good. And similarly, in the south region, irrespective of the products, how much total sales we moved, right? 600. South, null. So wherever you see null here, right? So for example, in the product column, if you see null, that means irrespective of the product, give me the total sales we made in north. Irrespective of the product, give me the total sales in south. And if you see the non-null values in both the columns, that means these two columns were taken into account while doing the aggregation. And you see null here. That means ignore all the region, ignore all the product. Give me the total sales, overall sales, all the values put together. What is the total sales? So this kind of report you can generate using grouping sets. Okay. So the grouping sets, right? The grouping sets allows multiple groupings to be defined in a same query. You don't have to write multiple query with a single query. For example, when you write only group by region product, so you will get north product is 600, north product be 300, south product is 200, south product be 400, right? But if I ask you, give me the total sales medium region, you need to write another query. Give me overall sales. So the open parenthesis tells us the empty parenthesis, right? Sorry, empty parenthesis tells us the overall total. Got it? That is what your groupings is all about. Next one is the cube in SQL Server. The cube is used to generate multiple grouping sets based on the column specified in the group by clause. Okay, so that is what you can use it. And if you see here, the cube function in SQL Server, okay, here north product A, 600. The same thing, okay, you can use the cube by function also. Use generate multiple grouping based on the column specified in the group by clause. And see north product A, 600, okay, and then what is the total sales we made in north region, and what is the total sales we made in product A itself, okay, irrespective of the region, all the product A put together, what is the total sales? Okay, product A is 100. One second, I'll just show you 100, and product A is 200, and product A is 500. Okay, just give me a second here, somebody is calling. I don't know why they are calling now. 1 second, I'll be back. Call you back in 10 minutes. Okay. Sorry, by 11:30. The job failed. I'll call you back. Sorry, guys. I just